You got this.
Oh no, we ain't even been drinking yet. Okay, now we're gonna put it on our page. All right, hold on. See, told you it's always looking like aunties. Like, wait a minute, baby, how you get to the page? I was supposed to be on it already.
Yeah, I'm on it. I just can't. Oh, there we are. Look at us, all cute and sexy. Right. Share that here.
Okay.
Share that to my group.
The sexy crew was about to get drunk and sexy.
And I share that to my page. You know, I got a lot of faces I got to share this to.
That's how you spell sexy crew. Bow, and I ain't got I got 3 bites of food on my belly.
You better eat while we
100 proof bourbon. What could go wrong? You got the one I told you, right?
Girl, you know I did. My husband said, "You better tell that woman we drink cheap booze." Yeah,
it is cheap. Evan Williams is cheap. Evan Williams,
I know. But he like that $8.99 bottle.
Okay, I was like, I like cheap. Shoot, no, I ain't. Okay, wait. And it's good. Like I won't say it is. I'm in a bourbon group, and I tell folks all the time. They be like, "Well, I got a bottle of this. I got a bottle of this. I got a bottle of this."
Wait
a minute, baby. Okay, forgot it was on. I forgot.
We're gonna be a hot mess when we start drinking.
I know we ain't drinking. We are not drinking. Oh, fix it, Jesus. I mean, okay. Is it on my page? Let's see. It's on my page. All right.
Hi, Louise.
Hi, Louise. Okay. Wait. I'm now thinking about what I didn't bring. But thank God I got a bar.
Hey, Miss Shirley.
Right next to me.
Sharina.
Hey, Sharina. I'm not doing Deborah like I did you, but we all drinking 100 proof. When Sharina came on, she bought the bottle and did not read the proof on the bottle. And it was like 114 or something like that. And
you tried to hurt somebody. You were trying to hurt somebody.
I was like, you want it, you ain't read it. Because what we doing here, I ain't tell you how we do it or nothing, but what we do is because I ain't give you a bad bottle. I just, it wasn't like I was trying to kill you. You lived, didn't you?
See, now she's got me scared.
You got way less than she got.
Okay.
First off, you the one that picked the drink. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we die, it's on you.
Okay. I'm trying to be professional here.
Let me go ahead and do the the opening. All right. So, I got to do a whole nother. I thought I had a banner. Welcome to Just a Tainch Boughetto Tastings. We're doing cocktails today with the one, the only, the Deborah Mello. She is.
No, I am not intoxicated yet.
Romance author. Me neither. She is a romance author, romantic suspense, author extraordinaire, wonderful woman. If you haven't picked up any of her books, what is your fucking problem? Okay. We cuss on this show, by the way.
You do. Okay.
Because you've met me and this is not a shocking thing.
No.
All right. And welcome, Deborah Mello.
Hey.
Tell me about yourself, Deborah.
Tell them about myself. My name's Deborah Mello, and I have been writing all my life, published since 2003. I have some 60 plus books under my belt at the moment. I write literary fiction, romance, romantic suspense, and I'm kind of transitioning toward a little bit of mystery.
Love it. Love it. All right. So for those of you guys who got the cocktail list, if you took a guess at bourbon tea, that would be it. So we're drinking bourbon tea today. I did not pick this. Deborah picked this. So she actually already knows how it tastes. I don't. I suggested the bourbon to use with it. So we're using, Sean, I ain't even opened mine yet. Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. This is one of my actually suggestions of bourbon to keep in the house. It is expensive. It is inexpensive. You're in the North Carolina area. Can you tell them how much that bottle cost you?
This bottle was $26.99.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How big is it? Just a regular?
No, honey, it's a big one. No, look, I'm gonna buy bourbon. I'm gonna buy bourbon. I don't buy no small bottles of bourbon. There's a lot of them do with this bourbon.
So it's not your normal $7.50 is what you're saying?
No.
Okay. Well, I just got the little $7.50, and this was $13, I think. So it's not an expensive bottle at all.
See, even here in North Carolina, that smaller bottle is $19.99.
Really?
Yeah.
So the one you're talking about cost me about $19.99. Like, yeah. I don't expect. I have purchased the bigger bottle, but I just got so much bourbon in the house. So I'm trying to drink it all, and then before I start replenishing. But if I didn't have so much bourbon, this one is one that actually stays on my shelf because it's a great mixer. I'm highly suggest your 100 proof boozes because they can handle cocktails better, honestly. Right. Because they can just stand up to all the flavors you add to it, and you get drunk. I mean, side benefits.
Okay. The one thing I did not do is plug in the
glass, like a little glass for taste.
Yeah. Give me one quick second.
No, do you? So while she's there, anybody who's new here, or who's been here before will not be shocked by the next statement. I didn't really eat before I got here. You know, it'd be Saturday. I'll be laying in bed. And so here's what I made. I didn't have 4 bites. I don't think it's enough to handle the 100 proof bourbon, but here's the spread for today. It's 2 versions of mushroom pizza. This one is mushrooms, red onions, herb goat cheese. This one is mushroom, green onions that I grow, tomatoes, a little truffle salt, and maybe something else. Who knows? And the pizza bread is basically I was getting rid of some whole wheat, extra fiber, low carb, healthy, extreme protein tortilla wraps. So this one. But then there's butter and cheese, so you know. I got coat this belly, honey. I need that bite. All right. So first thing we do, hey Jennifer, taste the ingredients individually.
Okay.
Which one you want to start with, the limoncello or the bourbon?
It doesn't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
I know what they taste like.
You like, I didn't have to open my bottle.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
You doing the limoncello?
Doing limoncello. What brand did you buy?
The Il Tramonto.
We have the same brand.
Yes.
Well, this will be cool. This means we'll pretty much have the same cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like lemon sugar, which is
yeah.
What you should. So And what proof is this? 30%. Okay, 30% plus 100. Okay, this is going to be an interesting cocktail.
I take another bite of that pizza.
60%. All right, let's taste the bourbon. You've had the Evan Williams BIB before? Or
Yep.
It's a good one. What do you think?
It's good.
Smell wise, it smells like acetone though, but
that's why you're just supposed to drink it, not sniff it. Got a little bit of bite.
Got a little bit of bite, but you still get the corn, like the sweet corn flavor to it. The bite goes away. I'm telling you, this is solid. This is so
yep.
It's cheap and solid. You can sip it if you want to. It does have the bite, but it goes away, and like that sweet corn is really prevalent. But also, it's good for cocktail mixing, and I don't know why the hell it's so expensive in North Carolina.
You know, it's got a very warm going down. You can feel that warm going down. So,
okay,
when it hits, it's gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that another bite. All right, so I wrote the recipe down and then moved it behind the computer where I can't reach because that's how special I am.
We're gonna take an 1.5 ounces of bourbon.
Oh, bless you. You. God gonna bless you. God gonna bless you. All right, 1.5 ounces of bourbon. Is that what you normally do?
No, I don't measure anything. I just pour.
We're gonna measure for this one.
I just pour, baby.
Normally, where I say 1.5 ounces, I do 2, but we're gonna stick to the. Unless you want to do 2, look at me. Unless you want to do 2,
no, I'm not gonna do 2. I'm gonna do 1.5. You ain't gonna have me up here slurring my words in front of these people.
All right, 1.5. Since we're in a stickler for the rules, and I think it's 0.5 on the limoncello.
Or 0.5 on the limoncello.
0.5 on the limoncello. All right, here we go. All right, 0.5, and then 4 ounces on. Or do we put the ice in first? Next,
put your ice in first.
Look, I got fancy, y'all. I got an ice bucket.
And then some sweet tea.
Oh, hey. And then,
wait,
let me show you how fancy. I got a whiskey cube for my whiskey.
Oh, you are fancy. Yeah.
So.
And you're going to top that with about 4 ounces of your tea.
And then because I don't have sweet tea, and she says she uses sweet tea, I have a very, rich Demerara that I had heated up because it's so damn rich before.
I do, you know what? Because it's a tea, and being very much a Southern girl, I prefer sweet tea over regular tea.
Well, I don't drink. I prefer Arnold Palmer's. So
if you're not a sweet tea person, regular tea.
I'm not a sweet cocktail drink person, so I wanted to try it. Sans the So I only. Tell ain't nobody got time. I only did like a couple drops. I got some keto simple syrup-ish over here too. So
I love that, Gwendolyn. Pour till the ancestors say stop.
That's how I live my life. 2, 4. All right. So that's our 4 ounces here. And then I'm just going to do a quick stir. And got a stirring spoon. So we're just doing a quick
Honey,
stir.
I do a poor man stir. You know, in the club, you do that poor man stir.
All right. So after we do a quick stir, I have a feeling I might add a little bit more sugar to mine, but let's go ahead and do this taste.
And garnish with a little lemon. I like a little lemon.
Right. Yep. Hold on. Look, I got excited. I was like, all right, it's stirred. All right. Final glass. All right. Salute. All right.
Mm. Yes.
I'm gonna add a tainch more syrup. Let me use Moscato. Moscato syrup.
Because the Evan Williams is as strong as it
Yeah.
is, you need a little taint of sweet to kind of balance the two out.
All right. And she started off with sweet tea. So
Very
all
sweet
right.
tea.
Yeah, I don't do very sweet tea. Sweet just isn't my thing. Even though you can't tell the way I've been eating this past week, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I had to check myself and say, Kim, are you feeling all right? Check the calendar, like it don't make sense for me to have be sweet cravings right now. Okay. It tastes like iced tea.
Mm-hmm. That's what it does.
It tastes like
And
iced tea.
You keep drinking it. It will hit you, but it won't be iced tea.
So here's my opinion of the drink. Would I make it again? Do I like it? What would I do different? Mm-hmm. Oh, we do more than one bag. We already said we do more than one bag.
I got you.
We play around with shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do I like it? It's okay. Would I make it again? Probably not. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't like drinks that are just spiked. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I don't do like lemonade with a little this and that. I like the flavor profile that alcohol brings to a drink. So right. This tastes so much like just regular iced tea that it doesn't have bourbon is just, the point of bourbon in this drink is just to spike it, right, versus to add a flavor profile to create a new flavor. Mm-hmm. That's the bougie part, girl. That's the bougie part. However, I had a feeling I knew what this was going to taste like, and I already brought something to up it a little bit. So I'm going to change mine already. Okay. What you going to do? You've been following this show. You know I love me some Fee's Old Fashioned Bitters. I'm going to throw a couple drops in here. You got some?
I do. You know what? I'm not a bitters person.
Oh. I am.
I like my spiked tea.
I'm finna add a little bit of Fee's Old Fashioned. Mm-hmm. Give it some clove notes. Hold on. I feel like this is about to hit. Hold, please. Oops. It's good.
Did that do it for you?
Yep.
Okay.
It still just tastes like a drink without liquor. Right. It tastes like I made sweet tea and added Fee's Old Fashioned Bitters, which is something I would do. Mm-hmm. I'll make sweet tea though. But no, this. Okay. And you know what else? I don't taste the lemon.
No. I think with the lemon garnish, if you squeeze that lemon in just a little bit, and drop that bad boy in there, that gives you a little bit more lemon flavor.
Which makes me one question: what's the purpose of the limoncello?
Good question.
I don't taste the lemon. So the limoncello isn't really doing anything. It tastes like regular sweet tea. Mm-hmm. So interesting. Have you tried it without limoncello?
I've been drinking this since I was probably about 17, 18 years old.
So just a couple of years.
Yeah, just a few years, you know. And I was born and raised in Connecticut, and there's a very large Italian community there. And one of my best friends, this was her grandmother's favorite drink. But she would make you tea and throw in some limoncello and a little bourbon and, give it to you. It became my summer beverage.
I'm sorry, did you say 17? What was the? I'm doing that. Let's see. I don't.
I was just a baby.
Why is your 17 summers like yes? And I was sitting on the porch drinking bourbon. Like what? No. Hey, Jonathan. No.
Yeah, at 17, I was sitting on the porch drinking bourbon, and during the summer and in the winters, I was in the club drinking whatever else I could get my hands on.
So basically, you're getting ready to regale us with stories of delinquency. It's called there's a word for that. Delinquent. It's called delinquent. You're like, oh, when I came home from a hard day of high school, I would just go pour me some bourbon.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh Lord.
Summer camp bourbon.
No, that's not what summer camp is. It's not bourbon camp. Summer camp. You highfalutin. You went to.
We did a lot of things in summer camp we weren't supposed to do.
I bet you I can guess another thing you were out there doing. Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of that too.
I was 17. I was volunteering. I was coming home directly after school. I was doing my homework. Okay. I was, I had my angel wings in my halo. Okay, and that has persisted until today.
Okay. Honey, that's your lie. You tell it any way you want.
Well, this is unconventional, but can you entertain?
You know what?
60 seconds. I do need to step away. Can you entertain?
I sure can.
Okay, thanks.
She wants me to entertain y'all. I don't have a clue what I'm going to say. How's everyone doing out there? Hello, Jonathan. How are you? Shirley, my diva twin. I love you. I love you. I love you. How is everyone? This is fun. This is a lot of fun. I hope to be drunk by the end of the show. Not too drunk, though. I kind of on deadline, so this is a nice break for me. Hello, Antoinette. Hello, Sharon. How are you, darling?
What I do? Why am I getting admonished already? I was even gone when she back late to comment. Now, Kimberly, what I do? Man, I can't catch a break. Anyway. So, all right. So yeah, this is good. But it just tastes like but you know what it does also taste like, which you explained, sit on the porch and drink. This, you know what? Also, you've had a mint julep before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A mint julep almost tastes like sweet tea, but with more mint.
Mm-hmm. To some degree.
And because what's it? Mint julep is sugar, it's bourbon, it's lemon, and it's mint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to the Kentucky Derby.
It's one of those great summer beverages.
It is.
Where you drink, but you don't want to necessarily feel like you're drinking. But you want the feeling of drinking as you're doing it. Does that make sense?
Wait, I just want to repeat. So you want to drink, but don't feel like you're drinking, but feel like you're drinking while drinking, but not be drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So when people go by and they say, "What you drinking?" Oh, just a little tea. I'm just drinking a little tea.
So what's your favorite cocktail?
I don't know that I have a favorite. I don't drink as much now as I did in my younger days. And
you started at 17. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was younger, I drank a lot of scotch.
Who are you? Wait a minute.
So I've kind of changed down over the years.
Who were you? Paying bills, smoking cigars? What the hell?
My father owned a bar. He and my godfather owned a bar, and I spent a lot of time in this bar up under the bar. And my father and my godfather both drank scotch. And,
What kind of
they would
scotch?
have their glasses and they would slide it up under, the shelf on the bar, and I would just drink whatever what was in the glass. So, growing up, I drank a lot of Black Label and stuff I probably shouldn't have been drinking, but I drank it.
How are you living?
Yeah.
How are you living? How are you?
I often say I was my mother's worst nightmare.
Listen, I'm over here like
nah, Shirley, baby, we dranking.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking that, Gwen. I'm sitting here thinking that. I'm just like, well, should I tap out now and just I don't know if you saw last month's show. I got drank all the way under the table. And when the show was over, I passed out and woke up on Sunday. And then she went on and lived her life like normal. And I was just like, I managed to clean the table off because the prep for the show was out. The table always looked junky. It's got the food. It's got all the stuff laid out. So I managed to clean the table off. And I'm one of them people that feel like if I don't clean the kitchen up, like I just start having anxiety about it. So I managed to clean the kitchen, but also clean as a go because that's what my daddy taught me. So it wasn't as much to clean. Mm-hmm. But baby, I don't even remember cleaning the kitchen, if we're being honest. I just know I had woke up on Sunday. The show was on Saturday. I woke up on Sunday like, look at that. And then went back to sleep. I woke up on Sunday, got off the couch and went to bed. That's what I did. I said, no. So, yes, last month's guest drank me under the table. She was doing shots in between. We had tried. I said, I want to live. I can't do this. So I didn't even do the shots that she was doing. I didn't drink nearly as much as she did. And I was like, night. So now I'm hearing you talk about, I came out the womb, had a cigar, had some scotch, you know what I mean? They tried to slap me on the ass, but I slapped them on the ass. Like, what you doing? I'm sitting here like, I don't think I'm prepared either. I don't think I'm prepared. Okay. And I grew up, my daddy had a bar as well, but he got the bar when I was older, when I was grown. And that's what's up, Tony, Miss Tony. And but when I grew up, like in Chicago, damn near everybody got a bar in the basement. Okay. And my daddy had a fully stocked bar in the basement. Mm-hmm. It was a party basement. There was a separate entrance to the basement. So you can come in and we open the side gate. We got to put we had Rottweilers. So we had to put the Rottweilers up. People come through the side gate and go downstairs and knock on the basement door. And, he had a stereo system. He had all the booze and he also drank scotch. I'm going to pronounce it the way I grew up hearing it because my dad is from Texas and enunciation was not his ministry. Okay. So he drank Tainch. Now, Tainch is spelled Pinch. It's pinch. But pronounced out loud is Pinch.
Pinch.
He always had a fourth of Pinch. So, no. And I fully admit that. No, I can't. Mm-hmm. No, I couldn't. And I can't today. But we're going to have that second drink. But, so I grew up with the liquor. Now, I had my first drink at 13. Now, here's the thing. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a bourbon girl. Okay. But what I tell people is brandy is my first love and I ain't never left that hoe. Okay. My first drink was some E&J ginger ale and lime. And if somebody put that shit in front of me today, I'd be like, and I can't even drink pop no more. My body don't like the carbonation. It'd be like, so this what we doing? Something happened. The older you get, your body just be like, well, we tapping out on certain things. And it just tap out. It don't give you warning. It don't do nothing. It just like, well, no.
And that's it. I don't drink scotch anymore, and definitely not like I used to. Obviously, bourbon, any kind of whiskey, and of course, tequila. Because you take some tequila and throw some juice in it.
I drink everything but vodka. I just recently got into gin. Because gin was hard because it just got this twang. It's still, I still feel like it's rough. You know who got me into drinking gin? Sharina.
Okay.
So why she over here talking about, she the one that got me into gin. When we go to Destin, she brought gin. She's like, no, try it. So I tried something, and it was Uncle Val's gin, and I said, girl, that's delicious. So, Miss Tony, you drank Tainch too? She drank Tainch.
Oh, Miss Tony.
That's what's up.
Mama Tony know what's up.
Okay. Tainch. And the funniest part is my dad told me that my grandma got him into Tainch. Now, here's the thing about my grandma. By the time I came around, she didn't cuss, she didn't smoke, she didn't drink. So I was like, who? You lying on my grandma? You lying on my grandma? I know you're not lying on my grandma. My grandma don't cuss. She don't drink. She don't drink coffee. She only drink tea. She don't use curse words. She don't smoke. She don't drink. Who you talking about? Don't be lying on my grandma. But apparently,
my grandmama drank, smoked, cussed up until the day she died. So
that wasn't my grandma.
I wouldn't have known who she was.
That wasn't my grandma. She changed all that when I came around. So I was like, huh. So apparently, she was a little different before the presence of this angel right here. Because I was like, who got you into?
She didn't want to tarnish those wings. She didn't want to tarnish those wings.
And I was her only grandchild too, and my mom was her only child. So it was kind of like my only baby's having a baby. So she baby. So yes. So yeah, Brandy. What was I saying? Brandy. So I love Brandy, and I'm very. Shut up, Gwen. So I'm very interested. Because I mean, is that how you feel, Gwen? That's what angels say. Angels, So I don't drink. So I drink brandy because I love the global nature of brandy. So my favorite brandy is out of Belize. My second favorite is Brandy de Jerez, which is basically that brandy out of that region of Spain.
Right.
I got a hole in my mouth. Hold on. Listen, I can't be spilling that. I wore this just for the show. I'm gonna put it back in the closet. I can't. Shit. Okay. So yes. Anyway, so what are you thinking for the second drink?
Let's add flavor. Try your grenadine syrup.
Huh?
The wine grenadine. Let's try a little. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. You know what I think will be better?
Let's try a little wine grenadine.
I think we should try it without the tea. So it should be wine grenadine. Oh, do you have lemon juice? You don't have lemon juice. Damn.
I have lemon juice.
You know what?
I do have lemon juice.
Let's cut the tea in half.
Okay.
So let's do 1.5, 0.5, and 2.
Okay.
And all right, so. Oh, here it is. All right, here we go. So, yeah. So 1.5. You know me, I really want to say 2, but you said keep it at 1.5.
Go ahead and do 2, baby.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 ounces. ounces.
Sounds good to me.
Spirit says 2. 2 ounces.
Follow the spirits. Okay.
And you said the wine
There's
grenadine.
2 ounces of tea.
And then so people know what this is how bootleg we are with the wine grenadine. I made some. This is the my label look different. Yeah, yours look better. Go ahead, show me your label. Show me your label. So I make cocktail syrups and send them to friends. So this is a cocktail syrup I made. I think only
You
2
need
people.
to be selling them because this stuff is good.
I think right now only 2 people got it. You and my friend Rashida. And so she texted me and was like, "I tried the grenadine. It's delicious." So this is what I call
It is.
Smell it. Did you smell it?
I did. It is wonderful.
So, I did.
Okay, how much are we putting in?
So I accidentally put in poured 0.75. So that's what we're doing. 0.75. My bad. Yours is gonna be sweeter because you have sweet tea. See, because I'm doing unsweet tea, this would probably be the perfect sweetness. So maybe you should do what's too late now. Now remember, this accidental grenadine got wine in it, and liquor. So this is gonna be a higher proof drink.
So I'm gonna get drunk faster. Okay, I got that.
Listen. Sobriety wasn't on the list of things for today, was it? Because awkward. Damn, how you finish already? Oh, you get it.
That's nice.
Is it?
Ooh, that's nice.
You ahead of me. Let me get my ice. How you liking in comparison?
Actually, I like it better.
Hey,
I like it better. Ooh, add a little squeeze of lemon.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
A little squeeze of lemon.
Got a little lemon. A little squeeze of lemon. Oh, okay. And then I like to stir mine, so we're gonna do a stir. Mine is unsweetened, so I might end up adding sugar. I might not. We'll see.
Go on, Mama Tony. You and your spicy margarita.
This is
That's nice. Very nice.
This is nice. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
That is very nice.
Yes. Okay. See, this is why we do 2 tastings.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Better version of the cocktail. 1, fund me having a business to sell my own syrups because we use some shit you can't get on the market.
Mm-hmm.
In lieu of that, it's still not gonna taste the same because I do a little extra stuff to my stuff. Gotcha. But in lieu of that, find you a good quality grenadine and try adding that. It's not gonna taste the same because I'm gonna show you I call it accidental grenadine. Because what happened was I had some. I have a couple different ones. What's all up in here? I forgot. Oh damn. Okay, that's what happened. I had some pomegranate seeds in the freezer that I was, I'm making smoothies, and then I was just like, I'm really not trying to live healthy right now. So I had some wines. Whenever I have wine that I can't finish or I didn't enjoy as much, I just turned it into a cocktail syrup. So I had these wines. I threw them pomegranates in that wine, boiled them down, realized I had tasted it, and I said, well, shit, this is damn near grenadine, and then finished off the rest of the process like I was making grenadine. So it ended up being alcohol. And then I always, so my first batch of cocktail syrups I sent out to friends had no liquor in it. I mean, if it did have wine, it was cooked out. Like I cooked the wine enough that I don't think there's alcohol in it. But it was just a syrup, straight syrup. All the batches after that, I've been adding alcohol as a preservative. So I did some research on how much liquor to add. And then I add like 2 to 3 times as much because I'll be like, that can't be enough. And I keep adding. I'm like, oh, shit, I added too much. So it's
it is really, really good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's well preserved. But I like this cocktail.
Mm-hmm. And now it does not feel like tea that has been spiked.
I was just gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say that. Tea is I can taste the tea, I can taste the grenadine, I can taste the bourbon, but it all comes together very nicely.
Together. Mm-hmm. Very nice.
That's why I cut the tea down.
Yep. Now I'll drink this again. So I cut the tea down. Might have to get me some more.
Oh, I was gonna say. Thank you, Tashia. Hey, Tashia. Yeah, this.
Hi, Tashia.
Oh, I gotta, I'll give you a little something too. She local. She can get a little something. That sounds like I'm trying to give a booty. I'm not trying to give you booty. So I don't want you to get excited. Don't get excited.
I ain't in your business like that,
This is good.
This is really good.
Let me tell you what I enjoy about the show. Trying something new. And then this is why we do the tastings ahead of time, just to see, based on this flavor profile, can we tell what it's adding to the drink? Right. So when I tasted the limoncello, it seemed like it was going to do more than it did. And then I realized it didn't do anything, which is two reasons. I think the cocktail has too much tea. Mm-hmm. So even if you change the original recipe to 2 ounces of tea, I think it'll be better balanced. Mm-hmm. And yep, she took it the wrong way. So when I read the recipe and saw the 4 ounces, I was like, this is just like spiked tea. But if you cut it down to 2, I think you'll start to hit the you'll be able to taste the lemon profile. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about it. You taste the first drink, you go, how would I make this better? Mm-hmm. Which is why I told you, bring some extra shit. So I'm glad I sent you those that came in time.
Me too. Me too, because that's really nice.
So what if you said you used the other one? You were tasting. I'm gonna let you.
I've mixed it with vodka.
Which one? This one?
Both of them.
Oh.
I really just wanted the flavor profile of the syrups with just a little more kick to them, and they're really, really good. I also drink Moscato. Okay. Because you know me, I like my beverages a little sweeter than norm. And a little Meersau Moscato with the blueberry. That's damn near orgasm.
And I will say, I don't lean towards sweet. So my version of the second cocktail is with unsweetened tea, and it's perfect. Mm-hmm. Her version is with sweet tea, and it's perfect.
And it's perfect. Yep.
This is delicious. And if I tell you what I use as a preservative, you'll be like, oh shit. So she said sweet liquor is good. Then you want Deborah's version, which is she uses sweet tea.
I use sweet tea.
And honestly, we supposed to get together. I know Tashia, she's here. We supposed to get together, and I think I might, if this may be the last of it. If so, you out of luck. But if I have another bit of it, then I'll just give it to you. So you can make your own version. Mm-hmm. Do tell. Not on the. I just got out of jail. Okay. You trying to have the feds after me? No, it ain't nothing illegal. The feds ain't coming. It ain't nothing illegal. But it's strong. I mean, like, if she knew who was in this, she might not be drinking it as quickly as she is.
You know what? It's interesting because this is so good that you just want to keep drinking it. And I keep putting this glass down, and I keep picking this glass back up.
It is really good, though. Mm-hmm. It is really good. I found myself a new, and I like what it does to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
very nice.
I found myself a new cocktail. 2 ounces of tea, 2 ounces of bourbon, 3/4 of an ounce of KD's, the Tainch, accidental Grenadine. Because it really is accidental Grenadine, not made the way you would typically make Grenadine, but it's Yeah,
And I'm sure if you use just a regular grenadine, you'll
it
get
wouldn't
something
taste
very close
exactly
to
the
it.
same, but it would
Mhm.
be close.
Get something
The
very
reason I
close to it.
say that is I can taste. Can you taste like the slight accent of the wine?
Just a little bit. It's just there's
So
just a hint of it
that's
there
what
in
I'm
the back.
saying. Like it
Yep.
wouldn't be exactly the same because it's
Hmm.
actually lifting the notes of the ingredients of the grenadine I
Yes,
put in.
exactly. It's good.
That's why I like this
I
cocktail
ain't gonna
because
lie
you
to
can
you,
taste.
baby. It's good.
You like I'm gonna have a damn good evening.
Mhm. Woo.
Yeah. And grenadine is one of my favorite cocktail ingredients, so I make large batches of it.
Okay.
So
I've
the
never
first
made
person
grenadine.
I do it with my own twist to it. So my grenadine. Ooh, why my hands look like I'm 70 years old. We lotion up in this bitch. What's going on? Hold on, shit.
That's the bourbon.
Oh, I looked at my hands like, girl, is your grandma talking? What's going on? Hold on. That's
Oh, you
y'all
tried,
got
you were
some
killing me.
tips to make your hands look younger because this ain't it. This ain't it. Let me see. Yeah. No. Now they just look veiny and shit. Okay, let me quit. Well, at least they moisturize now. What was I saying?
Grenadine. We were talking grenadine.
Oh, I do my own twist to my grenadine, so no two batches aren't the same for me, and I enjoy that. But grenadine, essentially, this is what a lot of people don't realize because they out here drinking roses grenadine.
Mm-hmm.
Pomegranate is basically pomegranate simple syrup.
Okay.
So if you ever taste roses and you realize it don't taste shit like pomegranate,
Okay.
that's your first clue. It ain't a good quality grenadine. So with the show with Sharina, I sent her a link to buy good quality grenadine. I wasn't making grenadine at the time. That's why she didn't get a bottle of like only three people in this world have actually tasted my grenadine because I like it so much that I make it in big batches and then I don't share.
Well, then I feel very honored.
I mean, part of the reason you got this is because I still got a full bottle left from my last batch. But like I'll do little accents. Sometimes I add hibiscus to it. Sometimes I add vanilla to it. Sometimes I add a little orange flower. So this is a version that's where what I'm so enjoying about this drink is I love what the wine is doing. Because you rank it with the right cocktail, you get the wine notes too.
You do. It is very good. If you need an investor, let's talk.
I might. Because people are beginning to like them right now. Because I made. I need to go back to the lab with this. Flavors on point.
Mm-hmm.
Texture, not so much. It's more like a jelly. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, this is congealed. Because I wasn't thinking about all the fruit I put in. I know what I did wrong. I needed to add more water, and it probably wouldn't congeal as much. But I made a syrup called Fashionola. Ooh. And Fashionola is old school tiki syrup. Like there's only one company now that makes it seasonally. I bought it. I tried it, and I was like, I'm going to try to make my own. That's how I roll. So I went and I just Googled a bunch of recipes, wrote down the best of what I thought I was going to put in mine. Because the thing about Fashionola is that, it's kind of like cornbread per household. But the main thing is passion fruit. It's basically a simple syrup with a bunch of fruits. Right. And of those fruits, strawberries and passion fruit is definitely in there.
Okay.
And so that's what I did. But what I forgot is, with all them berries, what do berries have? Pectin.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was delicious, but I was like, oh, I forgot all this goddamn pectin. It's a little thicker than it should. And if you knew how much liquor I put in for preservation, you like, wait, it's still thickened with all of that? Yes, because it was like, I'll tell you how much liquor I put in for preservation on that batch. It said 2 ounces per quart. I had maybe a quart. You didn't get the Fashionola. I sent it to another friend, but you got 2 syrups, so you okay. I was because I knew Fashionola is like grenadine.
Right.
flavor, so I really don't share too much. But I have a friend who really loves tiki drinks, so I sent it to her so she can try. Child. So it said 2 ounces for a quart. Ask me how much I put in.
I can just imagine. How much did you put in?
Like a cup. So it's well preserved. At this point, it's damn near liquor. If I put that with liqueur.
Yeah.
It's like Fashionola liqueur.
You definitely, but you know what? You're onto something that's really, really cool. So you really need to run with that.
I would like to. I think it's the liquor part that is got me a little nervous because I think I will end up falling under tab laws. Right. So which means I would have to have liquor license, and that's where it gets expensive. And then the other part of it is, and we can probably talk about this off, in case you do want to. The other part of it is you need a separate kitchen. So I kind of want to be like them people on Instagram who be selling plates, but it ain't legal because law say you can't sell plates. I'm like,
hey, but you know what? That's how they get started.
I'm like,
until they get caught.
As long as people I trust ain't gonna report me to the feds.
That's right. You know what? That's how they get started until they get caught.
I can't be Bertha's bitch. I can't go to jail. I can't be Bertha's bitch. I just can't.
First offense, you probably wouldn't get any time whatsoever. And if you did, I'd put it in a book.
You see how she pimping me out? Ain't this some bull? She is throwing me out like, oh, if you get caught, it'll make a great book for me. I'm gonna make money off of it. The fuck?
I'm keeping it real, baby.
Don't hold me out on my own show. This is some bullshit. Anyway, so yeah, that's my reservation, but we'll figure out something. And also the other thing is I struggle with the Black people thing of how much to charge because shipping ain't cheap. And it costs the same to ship via a UPS as it does the post office. I was like, shit, I might as well stick with UPS because they ain't sure.
But you know what? That's not your problem, because the reality is, for those of us who are purchasing anything online or in a store, if we want it bad enough, we're willing to pay for it.
That's the thing. And the other thing is, who is my audience? And that's part of the reason I'm making people my audience that wouldn't typically be my audience by sending it to you free. I'm like a drug dealer. Like, who's my audience? I am my audience, right? So like I actually buy, like, the Fashionola syrup I bought cost me about $25-$30. That's something that's worth it to me. Right. So, but most of the Black people I know don't be buying craft syrups and stuff. But then I'm like, someone might, especially if they taste it first, But
what you have though is a crossover product that's going to hit more than your demographic. And when you consider the fact, if you go to the ABC store, and here alcohol is sold in the ABC store, controlled by the state, you go into the ABC store, an average person is spending anywhere from $30 to $50 per sale. So, but they're buying what they want. And if it's good, and they want it, they're going to buy it. So
listen, the more I make these syrups, the more I'm thinking about, like, I need to really be making money. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly. Right. Tell her, Shirley, tell her make that money. Tell her make that money.
Since, everybody who's had the so you have the blueberry, but I made a blackberry version because I make it based on the fruit that is on sale or what I have in the freezer.
Right.
Everybody loves my blackberry. Everybody loves the blackberry rose, and you have the blueberry rose. But everybody loves it. And then what I like about it is they're like I don't have to have a whole, what do you call it, thing, like, because the thing is, my inventory is based on, like, again, if I open up a bottle of red wine, I don't enjoy it, it's going into a cocktail syrup. So it will change. It's just like, oh, here are the bottles that are available. So I might, the more I think I gotta figure this out. But it also stresses me out to think about all the details too. So. Right. But anyway, I'm feeling my booze. because I still only had 3 bites. And the second drink was fucking delicious.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I will agree wholeheartedly. It tastes like a third.
Fucking delicious. And it also makes me want to make more syrups with mixing my wines up. Because I can tell you what you taste right now. You taste the rosé more than you taste the red wine. Because I remember what I put in it.
Okay.
So I mixed 2 wines, and the rosé had a slight mineralness to it. It actually had more mineralness than I wanted. And so now, as I'm drinking this, I can taste the mineral notes of the rosé.
The rosé. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, it's very good.
But it's meshing well with the cocktail as a whole.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Very nice. Big Daddy may have a good time tonight.
Okay, I was just gonna say you and Big Daddy gonna have a good evening, ain't you? You see her over here rolling herself and body rolling Jesus. You still on the show, girl. I can see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I am so sorry. I said I was going to behave. I'm behaving.
No, you didn't. I saw your tweet. You said I'm not going to behave, and you have followed through with that. You have followed.
Well, you know what? There ain't no point in lying about it.
I kind of want a second one of these for sure.
Yeah, that's good.
And that squeeze of lemon.
Yeah, that's it. It's on point.
This shit is. Well, at least I didn't lie this time. I said I'm not gonna get drunk. I'm not gonna get drunk on the live. Today I said I'm getting drunk on the live. So is it too much to make a third drink, or?
You're the host. If you say make a third drink, I'm making a third drink.
Well, listen. Let's make a third drink. What we do? Wait, she like, wait, let me down this.
Then I'm gonna get up and get another glass. Honey.
How you make? What did I do? I did 2, 2, 3/4. Somebody write the recipe down and put somebody in the comments. Write the recipe down so we'll know. 2 ounces of 100 proof bourbon. 2 ounces of tea, sweetened or unsweetened based on your profile.
Yep.
And 3/4 ounce of grenadine, in parentheses, Katie's accidental grenadine, which I gotta remember. Please and thank you to whoever is watching. Oh, because this is do I have 3? I think I might have. Look at how much I got left. Because I really did send out. I really did cook it and just send it out. So whatever's left, I keep. So sometimes I don't get enough for myself.
No, I got more than you.
How much I love my friends. Oh, I was like,
tiny bit of tea.
Okay, so that's the 3/4. 2 ounces. Oh, the tea is black tea. 2 ounces. And here's a little tip for y'all when y'all making cocktails. The general rule of thumb is if it has acid, shake it. If it's no acid, stir it. So this doesn't really have acid because we had to squeeze a lime at the end. So this is a shaking. This is a stirred cocktail. Damn, how you make it so quick?
That's good. That is so good. See, I don't measure nothing. I just pour. Taste this, honey.
Listen, you better tell him you better wait for the show to over before y'all get it going. I don't want y'all both tasting like, oh shit. Put the kids to bed. You like it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See. Tell him
That's before I squeeze my lemon.
Let me squeeze my lemon.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the Grenadine just really sets it right off.
It does. That was a good pick. I'm glad you picked because I probably would have picked the red wine, and I don't think it would have done the blueberry just on GP. And I'm glad I didn't because it's not opened yet. Because I actually made exactly 3 bottles, and I shipped 2 out, and I was like, oh, for once I might keep something for myself. We'll see. I might still end up giving it away. Let me tell you something, girl. This is good. First off, I'm enjoying myself.
It's really good.
I'm enjoying the drink.
Mm-hmm.
We did something with this. Wait. That was true until she downed that last glass. She was like, another drink. It needs to be a little bit colder for me. So I am going to add a couple more ice cubes. There we go. All right. Whew. Yep. So
what's your favorite drink, Katie?
I have been overspending lately. Because what I would like to do I'm gonna answer. I promise I'm gonna answer this question. I'm just doing it the long way. What I would like to do is do a non-Zoom just a Tainch Boughetto tasting. And I've been thinking about hitting up Atlanta or Atlanta area, maybe have some folks drive in or just hit up my people in Atlanta, whatever. But I've been overspending the past couple of months, so I don't have enough money. But my favorite drink is a custom drink that I call King's Rose. It is made with custom ingredients. It is made with my primary version of Grenadine, which has hibiscus. So it's like a hibiscus pomegranate Grenadine.
Okay.
What's that word? Grenadine. And it's made with this right here. And I say, if I had more money, I would like to send a bottle of this to my friends so we can at least Zoom try it together. Mm-hmm. This is something that I never, ever run out of. Take a screenshot.
Okay. Apple brandy. Okay.
No. Not just this specific brand, this specific type, yes. This specific everything.
Okay.
Laird straight apple brandy. It's another bottled in bond. Bottled in bond is always 100 proof.
All right.
So the original cocktail is called a Jack Rose. Look it up.
Okay.
But then, well, don't look it up. I got to answer the question. The original cocktail is Jack Rose, which is that lime juice and Grenadine. Okay. It's Tashia. Okay, first off, she's trying to get some cocktail syrup, clearly, because she didn't wrote it now. I got to give her something. Thank you, baby. So that's the original cocktail. I had to play around, so I follow a few. Shirley too. Thank you guys so much. Well, I'm feeling this so good, but you know. So Jack Rose is the apple brandy, lime juice, and Grenadine. So I had to play around with the portions. I follow about 3 mixologists online on YouTube. Okay. So I did one mixologist version because the thing with old cocktails, this is a Prohibition era cocktail. Is the measurements differ per book or whatever.
Right.
And I did not like the cocktail at all.
Okay.
Then there was another mixologist, and he's like not a professional one, but you know, I'm not a professional either, but I still call myself an amateur mixologist. And I liked his portions better. And when I tried his version of it, I said, this shit good. And what did I add to it to make it fire? This.
Ooh, okay. Your bitters.
This, specifically this one, I've tried it with 4 different types of bitters.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 bitters that work the best in it are this, which you can find at any liquor store. I highly recommend anybody who is building a bar to have this on their bar. This tastes better than Angostura, but start with Angostura and then this. Okay. But this, remember I said I'm the audience that will spend money on the craft cocktail shit. This ain't cheap. This is like $20, $30. But baby, it's delicious. So And it don't. It first off, when you put this in that cocktail, it be tasting like Kool-Aid.
Mm.
Like for real, if you like, I would suggest this for you. Like it doesn't taste like bitters. It just be making. It has a bitter note to it, but for some reason, it be making shit taste like good as hell. So, so I have 4 or 5 versions of the cocktail that I like. But I tried the cocktail and replaced it with Grenadine with Fashionola.
On point.
It's on point, but it's also just a slight difference in flavor. So then instead of Grenadine, I do Fashionola and this. Instead of Grenadine, I do Fashionola and this. So that's 4 versions of the cocktail, and I'm naming each version that I like. And because I changed it from the Jack Rose, I call it King's Rose, because it's originally the Jack Rose, but the addition of ingredient changed the flavor profile, and so I get to name it after myself, King's Rose. That is my absolute fucking favorite cocktail ever. And that is something I enjoy so much. I would like to share it with my friends. So it's one of those things that I wish I had the money to just send people a bottle of the lard, because it's Tanisha tried to buy it, and a couple friends tried to buy it and they couldn't get it in their city. And couldn't find it in North Carolina, South Carolina. And I would love to just send the bottle to my friends so they can enjoy my favorite cocktail, because it is and I think you would like it too. Because here's the thing about me not liking sweet. I still drink cocktails that are well balanced that might lean towards sweet but not be sweet. Does that make sense? So people who drink sweet can enjoy it, be like, oh, I normally like stuff more sweet, but this is fine. And people who don't like sweet are like, oh, I normally don't like it sweet, but this is fine. Girl, I feel it's liquor.
And actually, the beauty of this is that if you're making it with the regular tea, I imagine it's leaning towards sweet, but isn't necessarily sweet.
That's exactly what it is. It's not sweet. It's leaning towards sweet.
Right.
Because the Grenadine is sweet.
Right.
And
for me, who likes a sweeter drink, you're getting that just enough sweet that it's very satisfying.
Listen, child, I feel like I'm
I know.
Okay. Listen, why I feel, hold on, let me get these eyes open. All right, so anyway, wait, I'm gonna stall the people while you drink and figure out a passage or passages.
Okay.
Notice how I got you good and drunk was like, not read.
I'm gonna ask our audience, is there anything in particular you would like me to read?
And keep in mind for the audience, when I come from New York, oh my God, for the audience. So you say you're from Connecticut, and I just tapped into like, even though, listen, Jesus, I am drunk. Okay, people. We're gonna whisper. Oh, we're gonna whisper drunkenness. Because my ass picks 100 proof booze to put in her cocktails. In addition to, and actually, here, I don't mind telling people, because you know what? Can't nobody do it like I do it. It's one of the things where I can give you the recipe and you still can't fuck with it like I fuck with it. But for you to know, I use 190 proof Everclear for my preservation. And then add more than I'm supposed to.
Yeah. Everclear.
If you feel your spirit leaving your body, my bad. Because I bought it and I wasn't realizing it, actually that's not true. For some of the stuff, depending on because I'll taste it before I add a preservation booze to it. And there's a couple things that I add just a regular 100 proof corn booze to it, because I like because the reason why you use like a vodka or Everclear is because it's neutral spirit, is neutral in taste. But sometimes there's been a few boozes that I made that I was like, fuck that neutral. I know this preservation is gonna make this like just hit it over the edge. Yeah, no, we don't be trying to live. We don't be trying to live, Shirley. Salute. There's a question, Deborah. Can you tell us a little bit about your mystery novels?
My mystery novels. I'm just slowly
Paul, thank you for the
transitioning.
question. Ask more questions of the guests. I know we be rambling, but y'all be ask. Oh shit, I'm stumped. Oh, spitting shit. Fuck. You know what I'm trying to say? Do it. Ask the questions. All right. Can you tell us a little bit
Gwendolyn,
more?
I'm currently writing romantic suspense, and slowly migrating toward mystery. I've got a new series that will come out next year, based in New Orleans, and it's the story of sisters who run a private detective agency. It's called Sorority Row Detective Agency, and it's a very dark kind of noir series that's been a lot of fun to write.
It's coming out when?
That'll come out next year. I don't know dates yet, but
Okay.
it's coming soon. And right now I'm finishing up the Black Family series out of Chicago, which is my law enforcement series. You know, all the brothers or sisters are named after jazz musicians, and you've got me drunk. I'm just like knocked over.
Hey, didn't nobody tell you to drink all that? You chose it. Don't be blaming me. Besides that, I already know you're gonna have a good night. Okay?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes, I am.
That sounds cool. That sounds interesting. So when you say like this noir type, is it like dark? Is it
It's
like
going to be very dark, very sexy, very erotic.
Wait a minute, hold on. So it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be sexy. It's gonna be erotic.
Yes.
And it's set in New Orleans, which says sex, but she's it says dark, but she's making it darker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Probably because of dubious peoples in black dick, but also murder.
Yeah. A lot of dead bodies.
We are Louise. We are. Shit, I'm like, somebody shouldn't have made such a damn good syrup. That somebody is me. You know how people been stress baking for the pandemic? I stress make cocktail syrups. And my friends have benefited.
Thank you. Thank you. Beats a cookie any day.
But no, that sounds exciting. Who's it coming out with?
It'll be with Harlequin. It'll be under Harlequin Suspense line.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Romantic, is it still is it a romance?
It's a romantic suspense.
Jesus.
You know, I have to throw that love story in there. You know,
well, you said erotic. I'm just like, so the fucking in love or just fucking? Okay. I just wanted to know.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of both. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, so by the way, when you pick your scene, you feeling good? Well, I'm by myself, so I'm just gonna have to something. So I'm like, if the scene too hot, I'm like, well, let me get my vibrator. You know.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to you. I promise.
It don't matter. Listen, I'm okay with the vibrator now. But if it's too much love in sex, I'll be like, man, I'm just gonna sit here with my drink. I got my drink and my 2-step, and that's it.
I got you, baby.
But anyway, so now that we drunk as fuck. Oh, somebody said, when is the next Black coming?
The next Black series will come out in June, probably February of next year, if I'm not mistaken. And that will be Ellington Black's story.
Miss Tony, they call me out.
She stay in trouble, Mama Tony. She stay in trouble.
Oh, Jesus. And I literally got out 2 hours before the show. I think it was 2, maybe 3 hours before the show. I was like, oh, Jesus. I kept clicking and it was like, okay, what time we get? And I was like, okay, we could do, because it wouldn't let me post on it just a Tainch. I'm like, just a Tainch ain't do shit. Why you fucking with just a Tainch? Yes, I'm just glad that whenever I'm on one, it's usually before 1. I usually wake up with the spirit of I'm gonna fuck with y'all today. And then it dissipates throughout the day. So
I got you, girl. I got
because I was on one at like noon, I was able to get back on Facebook because Facebook put me in the pen. I'm finna write an autobiography in and out of jail.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm drunk. So, you feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Are you tipsy? Are you drunk? Are you
I'm right
you
there
ain't
on that.
sober, so
No,
sober is
I'm
all-
not, no, I'm not sober. A few more sips, and you'll have to roll me to bed.
I'm not a morning person. What can I say? She said you choose violence in the mornings. It's because I'm not a morning person. Because I'm not. So I wake up with violence and then I calm down during the day because I'm more like an afternoon person.
Exactly.
But anyway, so this is what's gonna happen.
Okay.
This is how I close out the show. Oh shit. Okay. How are you reading? Are you reading from one book or more than one book?
I'm going to read from one book.
Okay. Do you have your excerpt?
I do.
Okay, so this was gonna happen. Apparently, I'm gonna slur my ass through the closing of the show. And then you're gonna take us out on the reading. Pick something good.
Okay.
You got something good?
I hope it's good. Okay.
And
how much do you want me to read?
You can read as much as you fucking want.
Okay.
Listen, it could be 2 minutes or it could be 20 minutes. I don't give a fuck. As long as it's good. As long as it's good. Okay.
It's good.
Give me your website, how people can reach you and shit like that. Like, what's the best way? Is it through your Facebook page or through your website? Or
I am all over social media. Deb Mello writes.
Hold on, www. It takes me a lot. DEBMELL.
My website is deborahmello.org.
Wait, what's that Mello Writes then?
That's what that's my social media name all over social media.
Shit.
So if you go to Instagram, Deb Mello Writes,
listen, Deb Mello Writes or www.Deborah DEBORAH. What else?
MELLO.
Mello.com.
.org. I'm an organization, darling.
Oh shit. All right. Wait, did I do this right? All right. Okay, so I just saw it. All right. All right.
The Deb Mello Writes is 2 B's. DEBBMELLO.
Now I gotta create a new one. All right.
DEBBMELLO WRITES.
Or www.DEBORH. Okay. So this is
not my fault.
That's right. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, here we go.
That's it.
So I'm gonna close out the show. And then, huh? Oh, I'm gonna close out the show, and then you're gonna take us home with a reading. All right.
All right.
You good? Hold on.
I'm good.
Let's have another. Let's have another. Let's do a cheers. Let me do a toast. So it's gonna be a toast. Wait, let me get my words together. A toast, a close, a reading. All right. 2. You know what? I'm feeling emotional now. This is gonna be a long toast. To friendship, but also to Black women, supporting Black women. I don't know if you guys know, Deborah and I are diva friends, and we go on writing retreats every year. We support each other. We love each other. I fucks with her. I rocks with her. She fucks with me. She rocks with me. And this is what it looks like when Black women only want to see each other win.
Hell yes.
So a toast to winning motherfucking Black women. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. So this has been Just a Tainch. I thank you for tuning in to Boughetto Cocktail Tastings. I will post information on the next tasting, which will be with I'm bringing back a guest, Cynthia Williams, because we actually like to drink liquor not on camera. So I said, let's just do it on camera. Well, we'll be tasting a version of an old fashioned. I will post the cocktail ingredients and recipe. So join us in July, the second weekend in July, because we ain't fucking with y'all for 4th of July. We gonna be doing our own thing. So I just thank you for tuning in. I thank so much my guest, Deborah Mello, for joining me, for getting drunk with me on camera. But you know, I ain't got a lot of people that watch. Well, actually, after the show, my views be going up. So you people gonna see you drunk, but but I just want to thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being you. And follow me on social media at Romance KDK. Ooh. Follow me on social media at Romance KDK. That is my social media handle across all platforms. You're viewing me on Just a Tainch. If you haven't followed the page, please follow. And I do this once a month where I just get drunk with people who write. More than likely, it's somebody who writes. But and we taste cocktails and we experiment. And I thank you for joining us on the journey. And Deborah Mello is going to close us out. Miller, did I pronounce your name or shit? I learned your name. I fucked your name all the way up, and I know you. Jesus. There's a Deborah Mello. We're gonna try to.
You gotta close, baby. You gotta close. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna put your stuff up, so it'll be fine. And so closing us out will be Deborah Mello. When you're drunk, them O's is hard. Okay.
Yeah. I'm about to find out.
Reading from her book. Put your book up, please. Stalked by Secrets, which is about.
It is the 4th book in my To Serve and Seduce series, featuring the youngest of the Black family siblings, Davis Black.
All right, and she's going to close us out. Thank you for joining. Take it home, Deborah.
Sneaking out of her parents' home came with challenges Nima hadn't anticipated. First, her mother standing in the center of the kitchen prepping vegetables for a pot of soup she was planning for the next day's meal. Spying Nima, the woman who rarely had much to say, suddenly had a lengthy list of questions she insisted be answered. What was Nima doing up? Why did she have her coat on? Where did she think she was going? Second, her father calling down to ask who had triggered the motion sensor that turned on all the outside lights shining into his bedroom. Then came his list of cut questions, which was essentially a repeat of what her mother had just asked. With each question, Nima had to admit that she was really bad about sneaking around in her parents' home. With both interrogations, Nima told a series of little white lies. She felt bad about doing so, but there was no way she could tell her parents she was headed to Davis's house because he had called and had begged her to come. That would have been a whole other lecture. So it was easier for them to think she had been called into work to cover for a reporter who had phoned in sick. There had been something in Davis Black's voice that tugged at her heartstrings, something that whispered her name and his, spinning seductively as it pulled them toward each other, something that spoke of need and want and hope and understanding, something that made a little white lie well worth the risk of her parents' wrath. Davis and Titus were standing in his front yard when she pulled her car into a parking space. The Rottweiler didn't immediately recognize her and visibly bristled as she approached, his posture suddenly protective. Nima came to an abrupt halt as the dog suddenly rushed in her direction, his exuberance leading the way. As Davis called his name, Titus barreled into her, knocking her to the ground. Nima landed with a resounding thud as the dog licked her face and yipped in greeting, his docked tail wagging eagerly. Davis hurried to her side. I am so sorry. Bad dog, Titus. Titus licked her one last time and sat, a paw resting against her leg. Are you okay? He asked. Nemo was wide eyed and looked slightly frazzled. I think I'll live, she said, and then began to giggle. Her giggles were soon a full fledged, gut deep laugh. Are you sure you're okay? She shook her head. Not really. Did you hurt something? Davis questioned, worry crossing his face. I think I landed in dog poo, she said, wrinkling her nose. And I think it's in my hair. Davis sniffed, the squirrely expression pulling at the muscles in his face. She saw him try to maintain a straight face and not laugh, but he failed miserably. Soon the two of them were laughing hysterically together. So I can offer you a hot shower while I throw your clothes into the washing machine, Davis finally said. Nima chuckled as she slowly straightened. If sicking your dog on a woman is how you get her out of her clothes, you might want to rethink your game plan.
And this has been Just a Tainch. See you guys next month. Bye. Stay
Thank you
on,
for
Deborah.
having me. Thank you.